Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, Juan Pablo. Thanks again for joining. I appreciate your viewership. Now, the topic of discussion is Watch the Road to Financial Freedom webinar. So, this is a webinar that I've recorded. I've done this a lot in many cities. Shout out to you guys in which I met you in person. You know, if I haven't met you in person, I would love to. Just check us out at our events webpage in our resources section so that you can come to one of our next events. So, of course, we try to give you as much information as we can online, electronically. But we always have those gems, those nuggets at our events, and especially we get to see you in person and establish that rapport and answer any questions you may have in person. There's nothing like it, so make sure you take a look. So watch all the parts to the Road to Financial Freedom webinar. Use the worksheet and the resources because you have to know your numbers, your personal numbers, okay? So we haven't gotten to real estate yet, but we will on the Road to Financial Freedom. I'll touch on that. But in the first part, in the beginning, I'll talk about the mindset like I'm doing with this program, as well as your personal finances, and then we get into real estate because you got to know your own personal numbers. If you don't know your own personal numbers, it'll be ridiculous, foolish even, for you to believe you can manage the numbers of your business. You have to sweep your own front porch right before you sweep somebody else's. How true is that? I want to make sure that you know your personal numbers, such as what's your debt to credit ratio? What is a debt to credit ratio? What's your debt to income ratio? What is a debt to income ratio? What is your FICO score? What is how many inquiries do you have on your credit report? What's your balance sheet? What's your net worth? I want you to know these numbers, okay? Because once you get the hang of this, it'll be easy for you to duplicate this in your real estate investing. So when a partner asks you, what's the cash on cash return on this? Oh, easy, bro. It's 17%. What's the cap rate? 10%. Oh, what's my cash on cash return? You'll have all the answers like that, okay? And the recording also covers deal analysis, but we'll touch on that much later. So do not skip this. And if you watched it before, I recommend after this video you watch it once more, because you might have watched it a long time ago. You might have seen it at the event. You might say, "Oh, I know this." No, watch it again because you may receive a different interpretation. As I stated in the previous video, I watched or read, I should say, the same books over and over and over and over and over. Why? Because every time I read it, I obtain a different interpretation of the book, because I now have new experiences and I've matured and grown and learned a lot. So when I go back and read the same book, I'm like, whoa, I got a whole new meaning out of this book. Oh man, I didn't understand this one excerpt out of the book back then, but now I get it because I experienced that. Now the dots are connected in my mind. Okay, so I want to make sure you go back and review it. All right, so make sure you do it. And watch the video a day and take in the video a day, meaning the Road to Financial Freedom. So if it's several parts, you might want to just watch one of those parts a day before moving on to the next video in this program. Okay, so watch the video a day. Have your pen and pad handy, like I do. You know, have your pen and pad handy and take notes. And again, keep everything, all the notes you're taking, in one notebook. Okay, so I want to make sure you keep track of everything and you flip through it. Okay, and before moving on to the next video, so take copious notes, watch one video a day, Road to Financial Freedom, and watch the video. Okay, make sure you do that. Now, what do I have here? You're like, hey, what's this in a way? So I discussed in the previous video, I'm here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. That's downtown Pittsburgh right behind me. Staying downtown, and I'm here only for a closing. Okay, so I'm here to submit this check, baby. Woo-wee. Right? And it's with partners. Okay, so this is partner money as well as some of my money, because I talk about the 5 ways you can make money off a syndication. And I'll talk about that in other videos, but that's one of the ways is being a limited partner. You can invest your own money. And another way is also lending money to the entity. It's that simple. So I'm here to submit this check tomorrow at closing. And my sister's my head property manager. You know, I have a property management company. I just don't deal with it day to day. But being that I'm in town and she's not, I did her a favor and got the coins. So I've been spending a lot of these coins. I would go to Eaton Park. It's a restaurant here in Pittsburgh. And I would pay for the bill. It'd be about $30. And I'll just use all quarters. Get some gas, fill it up, all quarters. So I've just been walking around everywhere I go with this heavy bag of just quarters upon quarters. I probably spent maybe about $60 so far and still have a bunch left. I'm not sure if you can see it, guys. There you go. Yeah, there's nothing but quarters. It may be about maybe $300 worth of quarters. So I just went to one of my properties to get the coins out. One property I have a 9-unit in which it has 4 machines, 2 for washing, 2 for drying. And I have another property, this is a 11-unit, and that one has 3 machines. Okay, 2 for washing and 1 for drying. And I have another 9-unit which I'm purchasing, closing on tomorrow. This shows you the check. That one has 3, 2 or 3. So I have several centers. So that's another way that you can make money off of property. You don't have to just make money off of property just off rent. You can make it off application fees. You can make it off late fees, of course. I want you to pay late so you can owe me more money. That adds to my bottom line. And of course, you can make money by monetizing it through coin laundry, vending machines, and the like. Alright guys, so stay tuned. Watch the video, the road to financial freedom. Watch all the videos. If it's multiple parts, again, just watch one part a day before moving on to the next part of this program. Peace.